Hello and welcome to Star Wars The Old Republic in beta. I'm going to be doing a few videos. The first video I'm going to do is going to show you all the different character options for playing Galactic Republic or playing Sith Empire. Then I'll do a playthrough with probably a Jedi character, because I really love lightsabers, and show you what the beta's about or what the game's about in general. I'm not quite sure what the differences are at the moment, or the limitations, potentially is a better way of putting it. Also, for those who've watched my videos, I am trying out a new headset today. I've actually bought two new headsets. I bought one, had to replace that, get a refund because it broke after a few days, so I bought a second headset just in case my first new headset should break again, because I think third time lucky is maybe a bit excessive. I'm actually trying my second new headset. It's the Razer, I think it's Banshee headset. It's the StarCraft 2 headset. But anyways, hopefully everything sounds fine. I haven't tested this, that's totally too forward thinking for me. So hopefully everything sounds fine. If not, feel free to yell at me. And yeah, I'll just blast ahead with showing you the options. So start with the good guys, the Galactic Republic. And you have four different classes for the Galactic Republic. You got Jedi Knights, Jedi Consulars, Smugglers, and Troopers. You may think 4 classes is a limitation, however, technically you've got 8 classes because your advanced class tends to flesh out your role. While, say, the Trooper, which we have here, will have common abilities. Picking a Commando or picking Vanguard will change what your class role is, what weapons you use, and it'll also pick what abilities you have. So there's really 8 classes, because you're going to be more defined as being a Commando or a Vanguard than just being a generic Trooper. So, for the Troopers, you can either go Commando or Vanguard. A Commando can heal and do damage, Vanguard tanks and does damage. Also, the Commando uses an assault cannon, whereas the Vanguard uses a blaster rifle. But otherwise, their armor type's the same, and the resource for each class, standard class, will be the same in the advanced classes. With the Smuggler, you can either become a Gunslinger, dual-wielding blaster pistols, and only being able to do damage, or you can become a Scoundrel, which allows you to heal as well as do damage, and you can also use a scattergun or a single blaster pistol. Jedi Consulars, you can either be a Jedi Sage, which allows you to heal and do damage with a single lightsaber, or you can be a Jedi Shadow and tank and do damage with a double-bladed lightsaber. And then with a Jedi Knight, you can either dual-wield lightsabers as a Jedi Sentinel and do damage with medium armor, or become a Jedi Guardian, use heavy armor, single lightsaber, and you can tank or do damage. So there's definitely differences in the advanced classes, and as I say, those are going to better define your role. They are your true class in a way, much like if you go into WoW and you pick a Shaman, for example, that's your class. Jedi Guardian, not Jedi Knight, is sort of your Shaman. Jedi Knight is a broader, more generic, kind of classless, role-less sort of class, because you're not really going to do much before you hit level 10, with specifics towards tanking or healing or damage dealing, although, frankly, everything can do damage, so that's what you're going to be until then. So yeah, the advanced class is definitely how you should plan your character, because if you pick a Jedi Knight and then go Jedi Sentinel and then realize, oh, actually, I kind of want to tank, then you're going to invest all the time getting to level 10, realizing you've kind of made a mistake, or, so when you come to character creation, definitely think about what your advanced class is going to be, because that's going to define you in the game. Right, so, unsurprisingly, for each class there are different races, and the race options do change slightly depending on what class you pick. So I'm going to go through each class and let you see all the options. So there's humans, which I shouldn't need to explain. Meraluka are a special species which they're born blind, but they have the ability to see with the Force. So that's why they have these sort of masks over their eyes, because, well, most blind people don't want to show off, yay, I'm blind, so they have masks covering their faces. Twi'leks you should recognize, although male Twi'leks potentially don't feature as much as female Twi'leks in the films. A Zabrak, which is the same species as Darth Maul is, but Darth Maul is from the other side of the Zabrak, because the Zabrak are there's two different sort of factions in the Zabrak, and these are the good Zabrak. And then there's also the Mirrorlands, I think it's pronounced. Yeah. I don't have much to say about them, I don't really know much about them. For Jedi Consulars, yeah, you pretty much get the same options. Mariluka and the Meralians are somehow switched around for whatever particular reason. If you go Smuggler, you get humans, Twi'leks, cyborgs, which are effectively humans but with implants, Zabrak or Mirrorlands. And then finally for Troopers, less options, humans, Zabrak, cyborg, Mirrorlands. Because it would be a bit weird playing a Mariluka trooper who's meant to shoot people but uses the Force. Yeah. So yeah, those are your different races, those are your different classes for the Galactic Republic. Let's look at the Sith Empire. So again, you got 4 classes, and they do have direct parallels with the Galactic Republic classes. So the Sith Warrior, which is your Jedi Knight, Sith Inquisitor, which is your Jedi Consular, your Bounty Hunter, and your Imperial Agent, which are your Smuggler and your Troopers, if I remember correctly. Again, there's specializations, different names, same rules. But the species are different. So human and cyborg are the same. You can also pick the Sith race, and the evil Zabrak, technically. Practically see that as Darth Maul's picture there as an example. Inquisitors, so you can be human, you can be evil Twi'leks, well they're just Twi'leks frankly. Ratataki, who again I don't actually know much about, and then Zabrak and Sith. Bounty Hunters, oops. So human, cyborgs swimming in there, Zabrak, Ratatiki, and the Chiss, who you probably won't really recognize from the films. I don't remember any Chiss in the films, but you should recognize them from the book series. And then Imperial Agents, so human, Chiss, cyborg, Zabrak, and Ratataki. So yeah, I will go into the advanced classes, but frankly they're the same, different names: Operative Sniper, Power Tech Mercenary, Sith Sorcerer, Sith Assassin, Sith Marauder, Sith Juggernaut. So if you're wanting to be Darth Maul, you're definitely wanting to go with Sith Assassin to get your double-bladed lightsaber, and you want to go with Zabrak, unsurprisingly. So yeah, that is the different character options. Oh, actually, no, they're not the different character options. That's the different character options. Customization on the hand. That's probably something slightly important.
I will face down all darkness in the galaxy.
Also, there's a lot of voice acting in this game. You'll see this come into play later. So anyways, 4 different body types. There's sort of small in sprite, average, tall, and then large. I look at this and think it's maybe excessively large. Seems a bit padded, but if you pick female characters, then they kind of look a bit better when they're...
Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
I would say female large is a bit less ridiculous than male large, but that could just be me. Tons of different head options. As you can see, it just changes the shape of the face and the eyes and the ears. Many different scars you can have, from subtle to pretty darn obvious. Including, I'm not even sure what that is. Different complexions. You're not going to be at a loss for options here. Eye colors. For the Mariluka, this is different masks, because unsurprisingly, you can't see their eyes. They tend to cover that sort of thing up. Different cosmetics. Can't remember what you get for different... different races have different options, because some things aren't quite as applicable. So plenty of different hairstyles, plenty of different hair colors. And then a whole slew of skin colors, depending on how light or dark you wish your skin to be. And also, if you just can't decide, there is a random button. But if there's certain things you like, for example, I want to be a redhead, lock the hair color in, excuse me, and yeah, the way your characters will be a redhead. Or if you're really loving the Leia look, then yeah. So anyways. And then it'll also give you random names, some of which are more pronounceable than others. So yeah, that's customization, and character classes, and character races. And In the next video, I guess I will pick Jedi Knight. I'll pick a race, customize, and just start playing through the game and showing you what it's about, including some of the magnificent cinematics in this game, because the opening cinematic is, in my opinion, all the best bits of the 6 Star Wars films shoved into about a 4.5-minute video, and it is just pure awesome. But and whilst I would like to show you it, I feel hesitant and reluctant because I almost feel you should experience it when you play the game yourself. Then again, if you're watching this to decide whether you want to play the game and there's demand for it, I may just record the video at any rate. Although you can probably also find it somewhere else on the interwebs. But yeah, so we're going to look at the customization. Next video will be playthrough, and yeah, I'll see you next time.